So I just drove on some snows with the Continental DWS, and they are really awesome tires. It's not sticking yet. Well, it's not sticking on a highway, but it's really icy. It is 20 degrees out here in New York. I just actually driving from Westchester down to Brooklyn. It's about a 20-mile drive, about 40 minutes or so. And you see there, like as you come down here, it's really icy and slick. And these tires are pretty awesome. Very confident feel on the road. And now I'm in an urban area, so it's gonna be a lot of stop and go on icy roads. So it's very confident tires. Now they did salt down here. It's a bit salty, but it's sticking. But awesome tires so far. I just drove about 20 miles of highway, snow, ice, and a bit of sleet, and I'm very impressed with these tires. That's it, guys. This is the first time I'm driving my car in snow, so I'm very impressed with it. So we are probably getting a couple inches today, so I'll see when I drive back home. I'm visiting my mom and I'm driving back up in a bit, so I'll see how I feel later on tonight when I drive up. All right, guys, bye. So this is driving in some really icy roads,
to your destination.
and yeah, tires are pretty awesome. I'm gonna do a brake. See that? It's pretty firm. Do another brake test up here. This is like all ice, guys. See that? Instant stop. There's no skid. I'm really liking these tires. Pretty good. This is all ice.
Turn left.
And the turning is a little bit slippery, but it's not bad.
You have reached your destination. Your destination is on the right.
It's not bad at all. Yeah, I know. So you guys could see those tires, Extreme Continental DWS 06, and they're covered in snow. And that's the front. So that's my first snow drive, guys, and I'm very impressed with these tires. Highly recommend them if you guys are looking for winter tires or all year tires. Good tires. So driving back home on these tires. So I had a full round trip, 40 miles about, on the Continental DWS 06, and the snow is very light. But again, the thing with snow like this versus other thick fluffy snow is because it's really cold. It's 18 degrees up now back where I am, because I'm north of where I was earlier. What snow does stick on the road in this kind of weather, it's gonna be very slick and icy, but these tires are doing very well on snow, on, well, ice or whatever is on the road. I'm not a road snow expert, but so it's very confident. I don't feel like slipping or anything like that, like I said earlier. I'm actually going quite fast. I think I'm going 61 miles an hour on this, and I feel like my braking is very confident, because all-wheel drive, most of the times when people get on roads like these with an all-wheel drive car, my car has the X-Drive, which is all-wheel drive. The confidence comes from having all wheels driving, but braking is like a whole other thing. Braking, you have to factor in the tires in your car, as well as the inflation pressure of your tires. So before I drove out this morning, I made sure all my tires were properly inflated, because when temperatures dip, your inflation in your tires varies because of the difference in temperature and the swings in temperature. So my tires are inflated on the DWS 06. You have to factor that in too. Like if you have low inflated tires or overinflated tires, underinflated or overinflated tires, you would not get the full performance benefit out of the tires. So so you have to think of that as a factor when you're gonna review or critique tires as well. So I'm coming up to my exit over here, and this is like all ice, guys, and I'm doing pretty good. Like, it's a couple SUVs in a row and they look like they're going really slow. But yeah, I'm actually loving these tires. There's a bit of a skid there when I stopped. I'm gonna do that, a brake test. So it's stopping. You can see the road there, how it is. So where I live is a little brutal getting home sometimes because we have this hill we go up and it gets quite slick. And I've driven on this hill in a Uber car coming home a few months ago, and I'm sorry, like a year ago when we had a big snowstorm in like February, March. And the guy it was a Toyota Highlander. He was like not doing well on the hill, so. But again, it was much more severe than this. But like I said, you have like 18 degrees Fahrenheit and snow coming down on the road, so it's not going to be ideal conditions. But like, these tires are really good. And it was like a straight uphill, maybe a 45-degree incline coming uphill. And in a minute, you'll see I have to go downhill. I don't know if you see my GPS there. It's uphill, and then you go over the hill, and then it's downhill again. So this is the first time I'm driving on these tires. When I left home this morning, well, I didn't come this way, but the snow wasn't as heavy as it is now, and I think the weatherman's been getting it wrong because it's supposed to be like a light dusting of snow today, but it's not. It's coming down. So I'm gonna just pause the video here at this traffic light. I really don't like driving in the snow because having a history of owning BMW cars, BMW 3 Series, my first 3 Series, the 318i, the 1995 one, I don't think I ever did a YouTube video for it, but that car was, it was a weird car. It was a rear wheel drive, but it had the limited rear slip differential on the back axle, and that was quite interesting in snow. It was like fun, as a fun drifting car to drive in snow, but you needed had Kumo Extra Platinum's LX on that car, and that car was a fun car to drive in snow, but it was weird at times. It was like hard to control on snow, but a limited slip was nice. My old E46 was horrible in snow. You could put winter tires in that car. The rear wheel drive didn't have the LSD in the back, and it was just really bad in snow. But it looks like they salted this hill going down, so it's not so bad. The road is actually quite dry. So it's not so bad. I don't know what this truck is doing. This shuttle for the hotel. It's going really slow. See the trail there? That's where I go hiking. So, the Croton Aqueduct Trail. And look at that snow plow. That thing is big. And I just got sprayed with a bit of salt. So yeah, it's a Croton Aqueduct Trail that goes through our backyard all the way up to Croton on Hudson. So coming down the hill, and this Marriott shuttle is going really slow, which is good. You want to be careful driving in this type of weather. And that's the Hudson River there, but you can't see it today. And I can't even focus outside my windshield, it's just too wet. So that's the Hudson River, but you can't really see that bad boy. It's just shrouded in fog and snow. So guys, it was good having you in the car. And oh wow, look at this. This is you know what I really want to do on these tires is maybe go to a parking lot and do some drifting in the snow. I'm not sure if people have done it with X drives drifting. I don't know how they perform. I know the new M5 has the X drive, and the M550i has the X drive, and I've seen some drift videos online with those cars, and they look pretty good. So I don't know. So I'm gonna do one last brake test to show you guys how well the tires brake on the snow. So I'm gonna go in 40 miles an hour, 38, and I'm just gonna hit the brakes now. This is very confident stopping, and I'm gonna accelerate. There's no skidding on these tires. It goes straight acceleration. Again, I have the X drive in my BMW, so it might add a little bit of benefit to the tires. So, but Continental DWS in this icy snowy road, really good tires. My braking and acceleration, very confident. And I guess that's it, guys. More BMW videos coming to the channel. I got the new 4K camera, and sorry, put the phone down. And I'm gonna order the rear view camera for the parking, so that's gonna be a really cool video to shoot when I install it as well. All right, guys, later.